when you got the world famous Rick Reed of the beef sector giving shout outs to VicDamoane. Okay? See, that's networking. That's love. So yeah, we got much love for Rick Reed, just like he got love for VicDamoane. See, I mean, I pulled up, he knew exactly who the fuck I was. I know who exactly. So, in honor of the love, that Rick Reed is showing me right now, it was only right that I show Rick Reed some love as well. It's only right. Okay? Now, Rick Reed, when you laugh, it sounds like you're having an asthma attack. I don't know if you're aware of this, but even when you're roasting, you sound like that furry ass orange Muppet. Okay? Yeah, you sound like one of the Muppet characters, or you could possibly be a voiceover for one of the Muppets on Sesame Street. That's just from me to you. Okay? Now, Rick, you should be aware by now that once you say the name VicDamoane is going to pop out, especially when you say it more than once. Don't ask questions if you don't want answers. I'm the king, brother. Okay? You're just doing commentary. I understand. But don't get upset at the chat. Don't get mad at the chat room. The chat room is... Okay? Now, pardon me, Rick Reed, but you were over there saying that a man and a woman having a conversation about sex is disgusting. But you, on the other hand, you can have any conversation about gay sex all motherfucking day. You can listen to that. So don't look at the straight guys and say, well, this looks confusing that a straight guy is sitting here while a man and a woman is talking about fucking. Well, we straighties, Rick, think it's strange that you'll sit up there and talk about dicks going in men's asses. We think that's strange. We think that's odd. We don't understand how you do it, but you do it. Okay? I mean, out of all the men you went after, you said you wanted to fuck ZX. Let's not forget that, Rick. Okay? Let's not forget that. I roasted the man, but I didn't. You said that you wanted to have sex with him, so you got to live with that one, Rick. But no hard feelings. Rick, you're an emotional man. You got to stop being so goddamn sensitive. Okay? And when you talk about, you having pussy, Rick, come on, man. I thought you played the pussy. I thought that niggas was running dicks and, that was the impression you gave me. If I don't see you with no women and I don't see you talking about no titties and ass, and by your own live stream, you said that the conversation of a woman's pussy is disgusting, I'm going to assume that you've never ran into a pussy that told you to stop in your life. It's just an assumption. Because you were talking like it was unheard of. And of course, it's unheard of to a gay man. That's how you was talking on it. I'm hearing all these gay men say the same thing. A man and a woman having sex and talking about it is disgusting and cringy to them. But we sit back and watch y'all talk about fucking each other, same sex genders, and y'all are not cringed out by that. Okay? So maybe it's your wiring. See, I'm not hypocritical. But there's obviously a heterophobia going on around here. Okay? And then they got mad, right? Especially you, Rick Reed. You were bothered by the women telling another woman how to take some dick. How does that? How is that bothering you, the man? You know, that's cringy. Women trying to help other women. Hey, man. Now, I'm up here eating my lunch. You know, I'm on lunch break. You know, and I don't sit in the bushes for long, Rick Reed. Okay? I'm not a bushwasher. I'm not scared to drop down. I'm a nigga that you gotta like block out of your chat room. You know, and if I do decide to come back in your chat room, I could. But you know, that was the old me. Because if I was to drop in your chat room again, then you could say I was clout chasing. But you like to use, all of y'all like to use that word so loosely. It's like y'all don't have nothing to say, so y'all will just say clout chase, because y'all don't have anything else to say. Okay? There's no heterosexual man on the planet that's going to have a problem with Kiki getting advice from other women. Okay, she's having these problems taking dick, and they're like, yo, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. How is that cringy? I told a nigga to eat the box. Y'all see that? I speak it into existence. Now you see Rick Reed with my name in the title. Who the king around here, man? Who the king? Me. I try to tell y'all, dog. 100% of the time. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all give Rick Reed a like. All right, on behalf of the army of VicDamoane. You know, you give a woman head long enough, nigga, you should be able to slide right in that shit. You know? Go get some sex toys. Kiki don't even come off as one of them women. Okay? You said, who do I miss? Fucking Roman Reigns. That's who I goddamn miss. Anybody heard from Roman Reigns? Goddamn it. That motherfucker made wrestling. I can't even watch it without him on there, man. It's like, what the hell? Okay? You see how The Rock came back? The Rock came back to wrestling, nigga. It was fucking, even if you wasn't a wrestling fan, your ass knew that The Rock came back to wrestling. You didn't have to watch wrestling. They had that shit every goddamn where. That shit was everywhere. Like on every goddamn nigga, like, hey, yo, nigga, The Rock came back, bitch. Okay? We looking like, what? Niggas ain't watched wrestling in 10 years. Talk about The Rock came back. Okay? And then they really stepped it up, because if you watch that shit, nigga, The Rock came back, John Cena came back, and The Undertaker came back. Man, they had that was a hell of a show. Okay? Hell, it might be their last greatest show. Who knows? Okay? Yeah. They trying to play it for SummerSlam, but but yeah. But Rick Reed's a cool dude. I don't have no issues with Rick Reed, but Rick Reed, I could roast right along with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm a roaster. Like at the end of the day, I'm just laid back with my roast. Okay? I'm just laid back with my roast. Okay? You know, some people might go in, talk about wives, houses. I ain't got to say all that. I'll just, leave it at, you know, Rick Reed sounding like Gonzo from the Muppets. I'll just put that out there in the atmosphere. You go listen to Gonzo, you go listen to Rick Reed, and okay. But I can roast with the best of them too. Okay. He can't tell no jokes on my body size, because me and this nigga got the same goddamn body size. He can't even go there. Okay. But Rick Reed is my nigga. He know that the side of his nose on both sides look like skateboard ramps and shit. They could just, he could just lay down flat, and the kids could do a goddamn 180 spin off his shit. Okay. But it ain't no beef between me and Rick Reed. I'm sub to Rick Reed. I watch Rick Reed. Okay. Apparently, he didn't like me typing in his chat room because he says I'm not beef sector. Well, Rick Reed, you've been outvoted. You should have been there for the vote. You can't say that I'm not black sector when they've already brought me in. Okay? You're just like the last to know. You know? You don't come around that much. I mean, you're not beef sector if we look at it. Like, you're like a seasonal worker. You're like part-time beef sector. You're not full-time beef sector. You see? It's like like I don't understand how you can call yourself beef sector if you make a video like once every 3 months. That's not even being a content creator. It's more or less just being a troll. I'm gonna just talk some shit and get the fuck on. You know? But VicDamoane will be here tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day after that. You know, VicDamoane is the gift that keeps on giving. We're a network. And I get it. Rick Reed don't click no links. I think the only person he talked to on here is Rita. So he's a funny guy. You know, he's a funny guy. But when you get a chance, tell him, don't say out loud that I'm not beef sector, then put my name in the title so you could talk about me in the beef sector. You know, it just kind of makes him look stupid. You're going to say I'm not beef sector, then promote a man that's not in the beef sector. Okay? You either want me here or you don't. You can't have it both ways. You have to pick a side. You have to. I'm not going to say, well, you're not in the sector and then constantly talk about you or even address you. Hell, don't even acknowledge you. Damn sure ain't going to give you no title. Oh, no, if I give you a title, I'm promoting you in the sector that I say that I'm in. All right, Mr. Governor. Well, the governor is in his feelings about a goddamn comment that VicDamoane wrote. All right, and they say I'm not the king of trolls when I got these niggas making videos to me off a comment. Come on, man. All right. Been doing this shit for 10 goddamn years, y'all. I didn't call him a bitch, a hoe. I didn't say he was a faggot. I didn't say none of that shit. I didn't say he was sucking dick. Didn't talk about his mama, kids. Nope. All I said to Rick Reed that triggered him was, hey man, the way you talking, it seemed like you ain't never, had a woman tell you that it hurt when you put it in. I know I have. That's all I said to him. And look at the response that I got. I got videos made, all types of shit. That's all I said to him. I typed in this chat, I said, hey man, it seemed like you ain't never got on top of a woman. And she said, oh no, it stopped. Yeah, but I started it, JoJo. I went into his chat room and typed. All right, and he had a goddamn, well, I mean, you can see what's happening right now, JoJo. Let it happen, JoJo. Let it happen, because, he's being a hypocrite. Don't say I'm not a part of the beef sector and then start making videos to me in the beef sector. It's not like he came over here and did it. So he's just validating my existence in the beef sector. He don't say I'm not a part of something and then you do a whole show about me in a sector you say I'm not a part of. Technically his chat room should be telling him to shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear about Vic. That's what they should be saying. But go over there and look in his chat room. Ain't they all cheering him on? Ain't they all telling him to keep going? Ain't they all over here telling him don't stop, giving him laughing emojis, putting up fire symbols and 100s and all that other shit, right? Motivating his ass to promote me. I think my job is done. What you think, JoJo? Okay? What you think, JoJo Dancer? I mean, going over there, enjoy the roast. Okay? Because when I get reactions like that, obviously I didn't touch your spirit. It seems like what I said had to be true, right? Touching your spirit. And all I said to Rick Reed was, hey man, don't seem like you ever did that to a woman before. And with the alcohol consumption that Rick Reed does, we learned from Rob Rack what alcohol does to your dick. Okay. But look, y'all, I'm about to go back into work. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to England. Shout out to the international people all over the world. Shout out to y'all that drop in. Yeah, your boy VicDamoane is being roasted again. I just wanted to, let everybody know why I'm being roasted. Because a gay man said that, it was looking suspect of me sitting on Kiki's panel, and I responded to his statement in his own chat room. You know, and look at all the fireworks that happened off that. Look at all the fireworks, y'all. Okay. You say it's tragic. No, no, no. It's expected, because the only reason why you get a reaction like that is because you didn't say something that was real. You weren't trying to say something real. You weren't trying to be offensive, but through your statements, your opinion turned out to be fact. You know, I only gave my opinion. Okay. Now, if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong on this one. I think I'm right. Okay. But to block somebody and then go live with a name in the title, it's just you're just giving me like, like fear. Yeah, I'm not trying to scare people on here. That's a sign of fear. Like, can you imagine Alex in the chat? All of a sudden, I block Alex, then I go live in the title. Alex is a bitch. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. One minute you don't want to talk to me. The next minute you got my name in the title, looking for me live. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah. Priorities is real messed up sometime in the beef sector, man. People had their whole fucking minds twisted. But yeah, I'm gonna slide back in, y'all. It's your boy VicDamoane. I will see y'all on the AM show when I get off of this bitch. You know, oh man, we're gonna have so much to talk about. Y'all go let me know. All right. Y'all go let me know what's happening in the AM. With that being said, deuces.